there friends, Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty, and I wanted to do a kitting up tonight. I do have 3 canvases that I want to kit up. 2 of them came from Temu, and one of them was a gift from my very handsome husband, my hot toddy. So the first one is the Tree of Life. I got that from Temu. So we'll be kitting that one up first. This will be a series of 3 videos. I'm not going to do them all at one time. So this one will be today's video. And then the next one that I kit up will be the gift from my husband. And this says Happy Campers, because we love to camp. So that one will be my next kit up video. And then my third one will be this beautiful peacock that I got from Temu. So let's get started. We'll set the other 2 aside, the peacock and the happy camper. And we'll start with our Tree of Life. Now I do have all of the drills here for all 3 of the kits. So let me just see here. I believe this one is the one that I need. YR044. Yes, that is correct. So these 2 sets will be put aside with those canvases for another video. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use this small container. This is a 30 slot container. You can tell that when I take the stickers off, it doesn't bother me if they're still a little sticky on top, because I'm going to put stickers back on it. So that's why they stuck a little bit to the lid, and I don't care. It'll be okay. So we have a 30 container box here that we will use to kit up. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to set this aside, and I'm sorry, the wiring for the overhead light is on the desk. Sorry about that. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to set the drills aside, and I have a pen, and I have my labels. There we go. I have a package out already. I'll set those aside. And these labels I got from Temu as well. I think there was like 500. Yes, 500 of these small labels, and they fit perfectly on top of the lids of those round containers. And what I did was they came and they were folded up. So I separated them and I cut them at the folds. So it created each individual little sheet. So I'll take a couple of those. There we go. Let's see, they created their own little sheet. So, and I'll set this one aside. I'll put that all back later on. All right. So we'll take our first sheet here, and there's 19 colors. I probably don't even need all of that, but there's 19 colors, and what I'll do is I'll write the DMC code and the code, the lettering. They're all letters. They're not in any type of an alphabetical order. So we'll just go ahead and get started. I do have to peel this away a little bit because it is a little shiny. There we go. And I just do it real simply. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and, there you go. Okay. So I'll just write the symbol and the DMC code right here on the label. And I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Pardon me for one moment. I have to switch out my glasses to my readers. These have a little bit stronger power to them. Much better. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Any chance that I get to spend some time with my friends, I consider that a big win. Okay. And the next will be C. All right. And then 5 is going to be the letter V. And you can label these any way you choose. I just choose to do it this way. It's easier for me. I can look at the symbol and then, just grab the corresponding color. And then when it comes time for me to kit down, I'll already have the DMC number that I can refer to when I pull that particular color out of my bead stash. All right. And I used this smaller container because I knew I only had the 19 colors, so we'll have plenty in case we have to use any extra. The other two have a few more colors in them, so I'm going to use a larger container for them. And that's okay, I have plenty of different containers that I can choose from, so this pen is not behaving correctly. So in the trash it goes, and we will collect a new one. There we go. All right, moving on to the next letter. Okay. And like I said, you can label your containers if you use containers any way you choose, whatever's easiest for you. Let's see here. So that was 839, 890. Okay. Then we're down to K, which is 904. And I'm the only one that's reading these, so I know my system. If you get your own system, if you get a system that works for you, by all means stick to it, because if it helps to make your diamond painting experience more fun and relaxing and easier for you, that's what it's all about. And I am just a simple gal who likes to do things, I'm going to say, with the least amount of effort. That might sound lazy, but listen, work smarter, not harder. Life is too short to fuss. I know that on the painting that I'm going to do that my husband gave me, I know that's quite confetti heavy, so after I'm done completing the Tree of Life, I am going to work on that one. I'm not a big confetti lover, but I am so excited to do that painting, so I really want to get it started so we can get it done and enjoy it. And we're almost done. A couple more letters to go, and I'm so sorry the lighting isn't that great, so H is 3740. Okay. There we go. Last one is the letter A, and that is 3790. I love the colors of this canvas, and as you can tell, the stick is really nice. That's got a beautiful layer of glue on it. Really nice and shiny. Look at that shine. That is a nice thick layer of glue. So that's going to be great. So what I can do then is go ahead and set this aside now that I have my symbols my symbols set up. And now we have our stickers and our drills. And I have there we go, a boat just in case, and a pair of scissors. That's all we need to get started here. All right, so pardon the crinkle. All right, I'll set that paper aside. That bag, that's what I'll put my empty bags in. And let's find the number 1 first. There we go. Okay, so we're at number 1. And honestly, these colors are so beautiful. I mean, as you can tell by the picture, all those earthy colors, the browns, the greens, the deep reds, the caramels, so beautiful. So I'm really excited about setting this up today. So we'll go ahead and we'll start here with the first color. Okay. And actually, I do want to have this setting up for me off in the distance so I can refer to the color itself. Okay, so the first one is N 150. I absolutely, friends, I love to kit up. I'm sure you all have heard me say this before. I love to kit up. I love to kit down. I actually kitted down 4 paintings that my last 4 paintings I just kitted down this morning. And it's not that I don't like to kit them down. That's why I let them, you know, sit until I get a lump full of them. I get so excited to move on to the next project that I figured, you know what, there's plenty of time to de-kit. And if I wanted to kit up a new video, a new a new painting, I have plenty of containers, so no harm, no foul. And then I'll just kit down at another time. And this morning I got up a little early and I already had my last project completed. I completed it last night, and I thought, well, I want to do something. And I've been thinking about kitting up these 3 particular paintings, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Get these other kits kitted down, and this way I can go ahead and feel good about kitting up 3 more. So that's what I did. I have come to the realization that I do need to expand my little reusable or repurposed drill storage box. That's the one that I made out of the Amazon box. I do have to expand on it because I am really, really tight for space in that. And but that's not a problem. You know, much like anybody else who uses the photo boxes or anything, you find yourself needing a little more room. So my husband is going to help me by preparing another box. And with the separators, he'll cut out some separators for me out of another cardboard box, and he'll make sure that they fit snugly into the box that I'm going to be using. And then I'll have myself all set up with another storage. And you want to be a little rascal, don't you? That's okay. There you go. You live there now. All right. So, like I said, this is going to be a series of 3 videos. And in between, I may do some whipping chats, show you the progress on my Tree of Life painting. And again, I got that from Temu, so I'm super excited about that. And I forget how much it was, but I know it was very reasonable. Honestly, on Temu, I don't spend more than $3 or $4 on a diamond painting. I have not, in all the diamond paintings that I've gotten from them, and I've gotten quite a few, and I've completed a few, I've not spent more than a few dollars. Matter of fact, 2 of them were less than $2. So, if you are brand new to diamond painting, or if you're considering diamond painting, then I would absolutely, positively steer you in the direction of Temu to possibly pick out a diamond painting. Now, the only thing is, and this is like, you know, with any budget-friendly or you know, site, I always make it a habit of looking at the reviews, and if there are any photos of somebody who's already completed that particular canvas, or make sure that I look at the photos in the description to see if they have any rendering of the canvas itself. And when I mean rendering, I mean the blank, you know, this picture right here without the drills on it, but you get to see the symbols on it. And you can see if they're clear or if it's going to be, you know, really pixelated. I always look to see if there's a picture of the rendering, or if somebody has finished it and taken a picture and put it up on a review. I honestly will not, I'll repeat myself, I will not buy a painting if I do not get to see the rendering for myself, or if there is no review with a picture. Because I've seen, you know, I've seen some cases where it comes to you and it's very pixelated. You know, people aren't happy with the painting itself. And I've never had a problem with a diamond painting that I've gotten from a budget-friendly store ever. I've never had a problem with it being pixelated or anything like that, because I always try to look to see what the finished product might look like, or, you know, if there is a picture of the rendering. That's just me. You know, you do what you want, but that's just my preference, my taste. But I've never had an issue with a poor quality rendering on a diamond painting. And there's been a few that I have really, really wanted so bad, but because, you know, there's no picture in the description of what the canvas would look like before it's worked with the different letters on it and symbols, or if I can't even see any reviews with a picture, honestly, no matter how much I want that picture, I will not get it. Now, I keep looking back at some of these pictures that I really, really want to see if anybody has posted a review with a picture. And there have been some that I will go back to, and they have. And it's helped me make up my mind. And then there's some that I haven't seen anything, and I just either lose interest in it, or I may find another site that has a review on it. So, and I'll get it there. But that's just my little my little rule, my little hang up, I guess you could call it. I just completed one of a gnome, a summertime gnome. He was on the beach with a watermelon slice in one hand and a coconut drink in the other hand. And there was a beach ball and beach umbrellas in the background. It was really so cute, and it was so easy to put together. And I got that one from Amazon, and I only paid a few dollars for that as well. And it really rendered nicely, and it came together really quickly. There was practically zero issues with drills. As a matter of fact, let me grab it. I have it right here. There we go. I'll show this to you real quick. This I just completed last night. Isn't he adorable? I love that little crab hanging off of his beard. And I got this for less than $5 on Amazon. And he came together really nicely. A lot of color blocking. And I love color blocking, so. But that's what I just finished. So, on to the next project. And that's what we're doing right now. Kitting up. All right. And tell me how you all kit up. I know some folks prefer to work with if they come in baggies, you prefer to work in baggies. I tried that recently, and it wasn't for me. I completed 2 Temu pictures using the baggies that they came with, and it just wasn't for me. I don't know, I like having them in the containers themselves. For some reason. I just prefer them that way. So, but some folks, they find it easier to kit up, just to keep them in the plastic bags, which is cool, to each his own. And nothing wrong with that. Me, I have quite a few storage possibilities for my drills when I kit up. So there's always an opportunity to kit up the way I want to. Well, now I want to try to, there we go. Slip that in there like that. And we'll put him right in here. Tell me in the comments below, do you enjoy the kitting up process? Do you enjoy the whole process? And when I mean the whole process, I mean the kitting up, of course the diamond painting, you wouldn't be doing it if you didn't enjoy it, and the kitting down. I enjoy the whole process from start to finish and everything in between. I enjoy organizing my drills, getting them all ready to go for the painting. I enjoy the painting aspect of it for sure. And I also enjoy dekitting. Some people like to do the bags. We had a straggler. Some people like to use the bags because they just, once they're done, they will go ahead and just throw them right away. Or some people go ahead and put them in a big container to use on projects. I keep mine separated if at all possible. If the drills come with DMC codes, then I will definitely separate them. If not, I still keep them and I still separate them into colors. I just have a separate dedicated drill keeping box for drills that do not have DMC codes, and that's also the same box that I used to put my special drills and rhinestones in. So that one's got plenty of room in it. I don't do that many projects with rhinestones and special drills, and I've really been lucky. I don't have that many non-DMC coded drills. Most of the time my kits come with the DMC codes, which I'm okay with that. That's awesome. All right, moving right along to the next item. And that is 986. There we go. These colors, honestly, they're just so gorgeous. Warm, earthy, natural colors. I love that. Don't get me wrong, you saw the last painting that I just did. I love all the colors. If I have a box of crayons, they're all getting used. Everybody gets included. You know, but there's just some times where I enjoy doing just a nice muted palette. And I'm going to try to get a cross-stitch video in. I've not really done too much with the with my cow cross-stitch. Just work hours have been crazy, so, and then with Spoto, you know, I get out of work at 6 o'clock at night. My husband, God bless him, he has dinner ready for me. Spoto's already been fed and taken out, and he's done his, you know, business, and Todd and I will have our dinner, and we'll, you know, maybe watch a little TV for a couple hours, maybe, and then we're off to bed. So I don't get to spend too much time with my boys. So when I get out of work, diamond painting gets put on the back burner. So I do it, you know, sometimes I'll take a little time in the morning before I go to work. Maybe during my lunch break, sometimes I'll actually skip my lunch break, take Spoto out, and when I put him back in his kennel, I'll come in for a few minutes and do some diamond painting. So that's why it takes me a lot longer to complete a diamond painting, because I don't have the time to just sit down and really work on it. As much as I'd love to, I don't. So, but that's okay. I am okay with that. So H, and I see here that we have quite a few of the last color, number 19. So I'll see if I can put them both in one container. If not, that's okay. I have my handy dandy pen. I can write another label, and I have more than enough storage containers to use. I always try to pick, when I'm picking out my next project, I always try to think what containers I have available to handle any larger number of drills, multiple bags, and so on and so forth. So let us see here. We'll put in the first one and see how it goes. Well, I'm not feeling extra confident today. So I'm going to go ahead and err on the side of caution. Get my trusty pen and write out another label. Here we go. Put that one back and grab that one. There we are. There we go. Yeah, I definitely would not have had enough room. No. So I'm glad that we put them in separate containers. All right. That takes care of that one. So we are all kitted up. What I'm going to do is grab a larger label. Let's see here. Actually, I'll use this label right here. We'll be able to use it. And close this up. And take my pen and just write Tree of Life. There we go. All right, and then I'll put this little sticker right there in the corner. Tree of Life goes with the Tree of Life. So friends, we're all done kitting up